3:30 p.m. Cameroonian time, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching the afternoon edition of Prime Plus, coming to you live from the studios of My Media Prime Television, here in the nation's economic capital, Douala. My name is Fon Quinter. Now, the March session of Parliament opened yesterday, 11/2021, with calls for parliamentarians and senators to shun rejection, stigmatization, and hatred. During the 2021 legislative year, attended by Prime Minister and Head of Government Chief Dr. Joseph John Guti, top priority will be on deadly road accidents that has claimed lives of many, the health and socio-political challenges facing the country. The parliamentary session saw the strict respect of all COVID-19 barrier measures like wearing of face mask and respect of social distancing. Some internally displaced persons taking refuge in Bonamome, a precinct on the outskirts of Bonaberi, Douala littoral region of Cameroon, have decried poor living conditions, citing it as a major challenge for their well-being in this new habitat. From unemployment to inaccessibility of potable water, sexual harassment, amongst others, the internally displaced persons say these and more remain their main challenge. With these, the people are soliciting for help from government and well-wishers. Now, members of the Judicial Court today paid homage to late President of the Bar Association, Charles Chakonte Pati, at the esplanade of the Supreme Court in Yaoundé. The bâtonnier died on October 14, 2020 in France and will be laid to rest March 13 in Bangante in the west region of Cameroon. Now, a man identified as Chico Gilbert is under custody into a locality in Babaju, West region of Cameroon, for allegedly murdering his 7 months pregnant wife following a dispute over a bottle of beer. Sources say after committing the act, Kung Chico Gilbert decided to create a scene by alerting neighbors that his wife Ngengi Leslo passed away while asleep. After investigations carried out by the elements of the Babaju Gendarmerie Brigade, it was revealed that the accused killed his wife, who was 7 months pregnant. Now, Cameroon's Minister of Public Health, Dr. Manawuda Malashi, has approved AstraZeneca vaccine against COVID-19 despite suspension in some European countries. In a tweet, Mr. Manawuda said after the suspension of the AstraZeneca vaccine by some countries on precautionary basis, I have just urgently consulted the Scientific Council and ITAC for advice. He continues, this vaccine is currently used in many countries both in the West and Africa without major problems. Public Health Boss Dr. Manawuda Malashi tweeted breaking Friday, March 12, 2021. Out of the country, gunmen have abducted an unknown number of students from a college in northwestern Nigerian state of Kaduna. The attackers stormed the school overnight, opened fire and kidnapped the students, most of whom are female. It is not clear who carried out the attack at Federal College of Forestry Mechanization, which is located near a Nigerian military training academy. Kaduna State Commissioner for Security and Internal Affairs Samuel Aruwan told the press that a head count was underway at the school. It should be recalled that around 800 students have been kidnapped since December following several raids and released after negotiations with the gunmen. Now, Mozambican President Filipe Nyusi has sacked his army and air force chiefs as the country battles an Islamist insurgency in the north on a rebellion by a military linked to the main opposition party. A statement from the presidency on Thursday night did not give a reason for firing March Gen Ezekiel Isaac Mulanja, head of the army, and March Gen Mazan Andre Niposo, head of the air force. Mozambique has been battling the insurgency in the mineral-rich province of Cabo Delgado since December 2017, with 500,000 people said to have been forced out of their homes. Now, Kenya's President Uhuru Kenyatta has extended the nationwide 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. curfew by 60 days and also banned all political gatherings for 30 days in the country. following a surge in the number of coronavirus cases in Kenya from 100 a day to about 750. Mr. Kenyatta has blamed failure to observe COVID-19 restrictions as cause for the increase in the number of infections, thus urging authorities to crack down especially on politicians whose recent rallies have widely been seen as a super-spreading event. United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres has warned millions of people globally, including in some African countries, risk dying from conflict-driven hunger, with the COVID-19 pandemic and climate change making the situation worse. According to him, more than 30 million people in zones such as Sahel, the Horn of Africa, South Sudan, Yemen and Afghanistan are just a step away from a declaration of famine. Mr. Guterres also expressed concerns about the situation in Tigray, Ethiopia, where the harvest season has been disrupted by insecurity and violence. And Ivory Coast President Alassane Ouattara has announced an 8-day mourning period starting Friday, March 12, 2021, following the death of Prime Minister Ahmed Bakayoko. In a statement on Thursday night, President Alassane Ouattara said flags would be flown at half-mast throughout the country and at embassies abroad. Prime Minister Ahmed Bakayoko died of cancer in Germany and burial scheduled for Friday, March 19, 2021. We've come to the end of the 3:30 p.m. edition of Prime Flash on My Media Prime Television. My name is Fon Quinter. The news was compiled and produced by Ewane Nolinga. Stay tuned to more programs on The African Eye. Goodbye, and we meet again next week for fresh editions of Prime Flash on My Media Prime Television.